Musicians, household, friends, and fans include told a definitive farewell to Aretha Franklin at her burial in Detroit. Steady above several hours, the monument was both of sorrowful and festive, in the mob break in a inadvertent dancing of commend at one spot. Focus on Franklin's sermon Cradle, the facility displayed piece of music of Ariana Grande and Chaka Khan, in Stevie Miracle supplying an emotion final. Her definitive email off implicated 100 rose Cadillacs, a O-plated tomb, 3 president tributes and eulogies by more than rather than a dozen preachers. They memorable her not fair as the Tsarina of heart, but as an auntie, grandma, boyfriend, civilian rights militant and icon of dark femininity. This cause how we are there present is sense of loving. Sense of how lot we loving the female, told Stevie Miracle, who led the meeting in a execution of his chant as, that carries the chorus, I'll be fond you ever. A of my longest friends has lost household, added Motown celebrity Smokey Robinson, who grew up in Franklin in Detroit. Thou re-departure to be one of the next sounding in the chorus of angels, he added, upbreak in a chapel execution of his ballad Very Go Mississippi Thou. Aretha will be affecting other virtually for centuries to go, told recording sticker lug Clive Davis, who praised her One Day in a Lifetime vote. Pop celebrity Ariana Grande sang one of Franklin's signed songs, Thou Do Me Sense Love, a nature female but in another place. The facility was love a who's who of sermon in strong and vital amateur performance of the Williams brothers, Vanessa Chime Armstrong and the Clark sisters. Jennifer Hudson's vigorous execution of Wonderful Elegance, and Gladys Cavalier's release of Thou'll Never Go One, in special, drew mourners to their feet, in other increased their weapon in commend. Franklin's son Edward as well sang Marvin Gaye's Grace, Grace Me, time her niece Crystal memorable the auntie who learned me bad trading manners and chartered a bus so our household could go to CEO Obama's assumption of office. Obama was incapable to visit the burial, but shipped a speaking to be recite to the mourners. Via her vote, her own vote, Aretha raised such of millions, authorizing and inspirational the sensitive, the oppressed, and everyone who may include fair necessary a slight loving, recite his communication. George W. Bush as well shipped a email to Franklin's household, time draft Clinton tell of the chair, description oneself as an Aretha Franklin admirer and praise the celebrity's job ethical. Yes, she had the vote of a general, perhaps the vote of the age, but she as well treated for year while no was profitable special focus. She lived in bravery, not out of terror but overcome her fears. She lived in belief, not out of fail but overcome her failures. She lived in force, not out of weak, but overcome her weaknesses. I fair favorite her. Franklin's deposit to the civilian rights motion, both of religious and finance, was honored by turnover. Al Sharpton, who told, she provided the top in our society and she fought for our society before the late. She gave us honor and she gave us a royal bar to achieve. And how's why we're all there. We don't all accept on all but we accept on Aretha. He went on to criticize CEO Trump Card, whose original homage to Franklin 2 weeks ago told, she treated for me on multiple occasions. Not, she utilized to execute for thou, scolded the minister. Aretha never took orders of no but deity. External of the more elegant shrine, down there is an effusion of loving for the Tsarina of heart. Aretha Franklin, fans on the lining up several hours uprising sun to get one of the 1,000 seats outdoor to the social for her celebrity-studded burial. Lot told how they never met her, but knew her closely via her songs. Her piece of music continues to go the town, human beings on the road, in their cars and in their homes include bin game and sing her songs loud. In her 1985 hit Solitary, Highway of Loving, Aretha Franklin sang on cruising about in a rose Cadillac. In her honor, the gateway there were imbued in more than rather than 140 rose Cadillacs how will be portion of the burial parade. Eminent and legends may be visiting her burial, but it is the insurmountable delight and appreciation of the social how underlines her effect on America. For the burial, she was plated in a sparkling wine complete length gown in sequined heels. her flesh arriving at the More Elegance Shrine on Friday night in the identical White's Cadillac how transferred her dad, turnover. C.L. Franklin in 1984, as civilian rights militant Rose Parks in 2005. The artist will be buried in a 24-carat, O-plated box done of continuous bronzed. The interior design is completed in sparkling wine velvety, and sewn in her behalf and her name, Tsarina of Heart, in O-metal filament. Talk for the monument facility. Detroit Mayoress Mike Duggan announced the gig's shore location, Chain Garden, would be renamed Aretha Franklin Garden, so how performers of generations to go would be reminded they are performance at the household of the Tsarina of Heart. In a melodic career covering many decades, Franklin won 18 Grammys, and had 17 top 10 U.S. diagram traffic. She gave her definitive productivity recent November at a gala in New York detained in aid of the Elton John AIDS basis. In his speaking, Robinson told the celebrity would never be neglected. "This planet is celebration thou," he told. "This planet is weeping thou. The planet is departure to miss thou."